Hello, this is Kimberly Scheid. This week I chose The Adventures of Beagle, the Unimaginary Friend by Dan Santat, also illustrated by Dan Santat. It won the Caldecott Award. The age range is 4 to 7, and it's a 40-page book. Beagle was born on an imaginary island where all imaginary creatures are born. In the story, he waits and he waits and waits for his real person to create him. And I really like the illustrations in this book because on the first page you can see bright, cheerful illustrations, a lot of imagination in the book. And then on this page he's waiting, and it shows just a bleak, lonely little guy there waiting for his person to dream him up. So Beagle gets to the point where he can't wait anymore for his person to dream him up, so he goes on an adventure and decides he's going to find his person himself. So he goes through many scary obstacles on his way, and then once he gets to the city, to the real world, several of these pages are very dark and sad and bleak and lonely looking. Then while he's walking along, he sees just a glimpse of someone else's imaginary creature. So he follows them to the park where there are several children with their imaginary friends. And he looks and he looks and he looks, and he still doesn't find his real friend here at the park. So he climbs a tree. And I just love this tree because all of the leaves are in the shapes of stars. And there's Beagle climbing up there. And everyone leaves, and his person still doesn't come. And then at one point, he hears a voice down below. And it's this girl named Alice. And she hands him a picture of the very tree where they meet. He has finally found his person. But what I really loved about this story the most was actually on the last 2 pages of the book. Here is all these pictures were Beagle's memories, but Alice was drawing them. So what I get from this story is that through Beagle's adventures and her adventures together, they helped each other get through some very difficult times, some scary times, and they learned to get over their fear and to find their place in the world, because this little guy over here, he's standing there shyly waving at her, and there's his imaginary friend. And on the very last page, it's Alice and several real kids with their imaginary friends. So like I said, together they overcame their fears and they grew together. I think it helped her with her friendships in the real world. And I believe this book is about overcoming your fears and how to be good friends with other people. I would have my students fill out a graphic organizer explaining the who's, the what's, the where's, the when's, and the why's of this story. And then on a handout, I would have them draw a picture of a way that they helped a friend and their favorite memory with a friend, and list 3 qualities they think make a good friend.